Alright, so continuing directly after Robo Ramen, we're going to check out some Bluefin Depot, and we also got a new weapon and outfit on. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, so here's a look at the spawn. Wait. That sound. Huh. Is this... Huh, okay. Seems pretty... Sounds like the Inkopolis Plaza. If it's out there, that'd be kind of funny if it's actually out there. But, so here's the spawn. Got a ramp up right here, which seems pretty nice. We got the Brella, by the way, with the new kit. With the new special spider color screen. We got the Fry outfit, except for the hat. I feel like this hat is not Fry's. It could be, actually. My biggest like miss in detail is the masks that they have. All I know is the big man one. But it seems like we got a pretty wide spawn. This is pretty wide. Oh, here's the layout. Gosh, it's so much more... It's like the most different looking stage I think we've gotten in this game. The way the layout is just so... It's also very different from Splatoon 1's, like the spawns especially. These seem to be pretty much unchanged, except for this side is not on both sides anymore, like this wall. It's not on both sides anymore. Questionably so, but... So we got this nice little spot here. We actually have a cool jump up with an inkable wall. This is where a lot of people are probably going to be very upset with the map, is this area in particular right here. Actually, oh wow. I just now saw this. But there's a wall to jump up. For some reason, the walls on it aren't inkable, but you can actually jump up. Which is nice. Actually, okay, the fact that, even though this should just be an inkable wall, that part is just kind of feels dumb to me. But there is a few drop downs here, and you can actually jump to this and jump back if you really wanted to. We're going to check out the elevator here in a second, but usually what's on that side would be on all four sides. So it's kind of upsetting that this route isn't here anymore. But it is, you know, I think it's fine. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I do, however, don't really like the slanted things, how you have to go that way to get around. I feel like there should just be bridges. But even then, that's not... I mean, I'll take this over what we had in S1 Turf War, so... I honestly do think that this map will be better than the Splatoon 1 version, but at the same time, the Splatoon 1 version will still have its appreciation. This entire area is pretty different, I would say. There's actually, like, ropes here. This whole thing is inkable. Going all the way around, you can actually ink this. Let's take the elevator. So yeah, you just walk on it. What happens if I just walk off? Immediately, and then jump back on. Okay. Is this wall inkable? So this is inkable. Okay, that's inkable. So now, if somebody goes up without you, and the wall's inkable, good job, Nintendo. You actually made it to where people can't just grief each other. Okay, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so let's go to this side. This looks like it could have been inkable, but they just took that out. This entire wall is inkable, which is nice. We're really looking for inkable walls here. Some hiding spots you can have. So this, it actually was really funny because Nintendo showed this in their trailer. So it looks like you can still make this jump, which is great. It's actually, this side seems like it's just going to be the better side to take, especially on both sides. You can make that jump up. Honestly, really don't see the point of this. I guess that's just to get a better range on things that are up here. So let's go and take this little ramp here. It goes up and around. So it seems like the only way up on this side is to just take this elevator, which kind of sucks. I'll be honest. I feel like this should just stay. They shouldn't have done anything to this side. But it's not bad, I will say. It's not bad. The fact that this is just a complete lockout for access, and the only way you really get up here is from the wall jump, kind of is a little bit disappointing. But overall, I think this looks pretty good. Let's check out this new special. Oh my goodness. I fell. Well, it's good that I fell in Recon and not in the official mode. But I mean, at least they make this a good defense spot. But I feel like I don't know. We'll see how the other modes work. Okay. So let's look at it again. Can you shoot through it? You can. Okay, so you can shoot through it. It lasts pretty long. It went from here to here. Where I'm standing right here. That's where it ended. That lasts pretty long. Oh hey, they fixed the texture issue that was in the trailer. Good for them. So that's the Turf 4 layout. I feel like we took a lot more time on this. I feel like people care more about this layout because it is Bluefin. It's actually a pretty loved map, but I think this version already is better simply because of the mid. The fact that you can actually get to one side is nice. So this is where I feel the map is going to get very interesting. Let's look at the layout here. There's a whole big bridge in the middle, and it seems like everything is about the same. Oh, wait. Wait, actually, wait, what did they do? Wait, did Nintendo not screw up the ranked modes? Wait, hold on. So, let's not get ahead of ourselves, but this area seems to be about the same. This side flank is a little stretched. No way! They actually added it to... Why do that? That doesn't make sense to me. Why do that on these modes, but not Turf 4? Anyways, let's take a look at how cool this zone is from the clip that I saw, and I really want to see it. So we're just going to go straight over here. We have this wall up here now, and that is fantastic. We have this block. I assume it's just serves the same purpose. I guess this moves. So these look like they were lowered. Okay, let's just go ahead and fill the zone. See what happens. Okay. So does it move? Okay, so it does. Does it move from side to side? Oh, wow. So it completely gets rid of the mid part. And that area over here raises. So what happens? Does it just stay over here? Does it mean, like, so... I wonder if it means that if the other team inks it, if it goes to the other side. Having both of these routes... Again, here it is. So it seems like it's just going to stay over here. So, oh my gosh. Battles on this stage could be really cool. The dynamic here. I love this. This is... Oh my gosh. This might actually be the best zones map in the game. Just hands down. Not even, like, playing it yet. You can see that they actually have, like, little drop-downs now. Because, obviously, for this platform, you can go up this way. That allows you to take this ramp. This area has changed pretty significantly. There's a ramp up right here. You can actually flank on both sides, which is fantastic. And now this part has cover, because whoever's on this side might want to take this side to flank around and take the zone. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is really cool. Okay, so this is the zones, and really all, I mean, the notable things. And this is immediately better than the Turf 4 version. We have flanks on all four corners. The zone actually moves, so I assume purple side, when they ink it, it's going to come over here. And that side's going to raise up. So you kind of get the idea here. There's a ramp over there. I don't know what else has changed. I just kind of got carried away, but we'll just go ahead and kind of end it right there and go on to the next mode. The spawn seems about the same. I think the spawn's going to persist to be nearly the exact same every time. Oh, we actually have green color now. I don't think we ever got green color in Recon. So we have all this. This seems different. I feel like this is. I could be crazy and just not paid attention, but which I typically tend to do. Okay. So we have this wall over here. Again, let's take a look at the layout. It looks like those walls are taken away from each side, but looks like everything here is about the same. They got some grates up on the ramps. There's a bridge now. I assume it doesn't move. This is not inkable for some reason. I will say a lot of people were predicting This is kind of nice, though. A lot of people were predicting, oh yeah, that the tower control layout might not be that good. Probably the worst of the map modes that we have in just this season. Everything here seems about the same. Let's ramp up. This block still takes you over here. This is back to how I feel like it was. The wall's not here anymore. This is here. Okay, that's still inkable. You can go up this ramp now. Oh wow, the tower is incredibly tall. That is a very, very tall tower. Good stuff there. Looks like you can just easily jump across. Look at tower path. Other than that, I mean, the layout really isn't much different. It's a lot like the turf layout, except there's a bridge here, and then that block is extended out, and there's an inkable wall kind of up there to make that defensive spot better. But you can see, it looks like defending will be pretty nice. I just don't know about attacking, because I feel like if you get a teammate on the other side, I guess they want to kind of make it to where that doesn't happen, because usually one person splits off, that's already immediately a 3v4 when you should be checking power. But if you have a splatter color screen on tower control, I feel like it's really going to benefit. But there's the tower path, it goes over the water, so that part right there might be really sketchy. I feel like, even though you can if you have this wall painted, you can probably save yourself. Okay, jumping off just kills you. I didn't do that right. But yeah, that's tower layout. Doesn't look too much different. I don't know if this ramp was here before. Could have been. Part of me does partially wish. I do like that you can look through this though, but part of me does kind of wish this was accessible. But I guess it's such a crazy power position for a Charger player, so maybe them just standing here with Charger and then sniping where they need to be can be nice. Not entirely sure. But at least here, they kept this persistent the whole time. This is still here, which is nice. It's just anybody who wants to attack just can't go from this side. They have to take the elevator. But it does make sense whenever you're going up and you take this, go up, you can jump up and get to the side. So let's just say, we start. I already screwed it up. You know what? This lets us start from spawn. So we go ahead and start. We get this going. We can move here. I feel like this might take too long if you tried to jump from it. You can take up here. Your teammate can go tower. And you could just bomb rush here. Ink this turf. Ink this wall. If I can do it. Jump off. Go over here and get around. So the flank route is still possible. It's just, it's going to be so much easier to lock down. Because it's so readable, because they're going to see that this is going up. And I'm pretty sure it absolutely shows on the map. Okay, I've been getting carried away. We kind of need to start really picking it up here. But here's the layout. The walls are back from Splat Zones. The bridge is still there. The block there is now a pedestal. Or a checkpoint, I should say. That seems to be, just from the glance, it seems to be about it. This is no longer a ramp, it's a jump up spot now. Which makes sense. Makes it harder for Rainmaker to push. We still got this over here. This is no longer inkable. The ramp up here takes you to this pedestal. Oh wow, and there's a ramp that takes you up to their spawn now. It's an actual route, instead of just a one-way drop down. Looks like that wall isn't there anymore, but honestly, I think it's a good sacrifice. It's still a good piece of cover, though. You can, yeah. So, this is still there. There's a weird... We just got Wahoo pulled again. I guess that's so you cannot get sniped on the elevator. That makes sense. But going back, we'll actually take the route this time. So it seems to be about the same as the Splat Zones layout, just that wall is not there anymore. The ramp is still here, the ramp is here. I just realized it's not a block anymore. Wait, wasn't the ramp where the pedestal was and the block was right here? Right? I feel like that was the case. Looks like there's some charger cutoff spots here, which makes sense. This pedestal, this might actually be the best Rainmaker layout we have. Like, the best layout so far. It's because of this. Because once you get down from Rainmaker, you don't have to go this way. You can go this way and give yourself more of an advantage. Get more map control. So let's go ahead and just take a look at these Rainmaker paths. Again, it looks pretty much the same. I feel like this layout is actually almost nearly the Splatoon 1 layout, right? I could be wrong. So we got this pedestal. So now, what's great about this is you can actually take this on two different sides. So you can go this way, or you can go this way. You go up, but this is kind of where you get... Seems like locking this out could still be pretty good. But go up, place it down, go ahead and jump back. So let's try a combo here. There's no grates on these ramps, but let's try something. So it seems, let's see, how would we make this work? So it seems we can put this down right here. And while that's kind of blocked off from the bottom people, we take that. We can have it grabbed. And the best part about this is you can, again, on this side, you can take two paths. This side, I feel like this right side is going to be really long. But you can go here. It goes up. Takes that. And now, look at that. You can either jump up that way or go this way. Options. Look at that. Nintendo did something. They gave us options. So we can barely make that. Or you can take this ramp. And it's like a near straight shot. Defending it might be pretty easy. But the fact that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 routes, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 routes from that checkpoint again. I just pretty much pointed that out, but 1, 2, yeah, this is great. I think this is gonna be real good. Alright, so we are finally concluding on Rainmaker. Not Rainmaker, sorry, Clam Blitz. The ramp is back. Seems about the same here. That pole. They put the pole in a different area. I wouldn't... Why is that? Huh. Maybe to block off some charger shots or something. I'm not sure. We still got this up here. And this is about the same. The ramp no longer exists here. But this is here. The wall spot's back. It looks like the wall spot is all the way. All the other spots. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. The pedestals, yeah. Block is right here. Pedestal is right there. So you can go down. Elevator. This seems to be... This pretty much looks like the tower... Or the Rainmaker layout. Really, honestly. Just without that ramp. And there's a weird pole right there. But it looks like you can throw the ball. Get the ball. And then score it. So you can score it from right there. Doesn't seem like there's much angle to score, so Clam Blitz might be a bit weak, but still way better than Tower Control and Turf War so far. I feel, for some reason, the Turf War layout just isn't that, is probably the weakest. That or Tower Control. I do like that it has become a museum, so there's a bit of details like on the sides. I feel like if somebody knows the language, that they can translate that whole thing. If there even is like a language that makes sense with this game. Is it? I don't know if it's. It feels like it's like the Inkling, like a separate language, like nothing that is actually in real life. But yeah, this is about the same. Are these inkable? Those are not inkable. Trying to see if we can get like nooks and crannies. Go back into the video and let me know down in the comment section below. I feel like these ramps were opposite. Because wasn't this right here, like this was over here, but there's a grate. Or unless this was like the, I don't know. Whatever. Cool, I mean, cool to know if I didn't even think about that. Which makes if that's the case, I'm pretty sure Turf War was the other way, which makes Turf War again. Oh wow, there's a much better view. So if you have height on that thing, you can actually have more cover. So it's actually recommended to pop that at a higher elevation to get more of this watercolor screen. So that's pretty cool. Alright. So that's the Clam Blitz layout. Again, here's another overview. Seems to be about the same. You can pause the video if you want. Again, elevator, let's look at it. Inkable wall again. You can ink that. This goes up, around. So it feels like the only thing really changed about this map from the S1 version is the spawn areas. And the spawn areas were really bad in Splatoon 1. And so getting that is nice. I do kind of agree with some people of like, why is it on one side? Why can't it just be center? But honestly, I think everything else is made up for when you have the walls on all four corners. And I praise Nintendo for that, for actually putting the walls in and keeping them in most of the layouts. They're not in Tower Control or Turf War, which it might be the weakest layouts out of all of them. But it is completely fine. I feel like it's still going to play kind of well, but I think my favorite has to be Splat Zones because of the moving zone. I feel like it's just going to make it so much more of a dynamic, and maybe, you know, maybe we'll see it in the future of new maps, like maybe when Nintendo reworks some more maps, you can have it have moving zones. Maybe they're going to overhaul Splat Zones to be a moving zone. I'm not sure. We can see how that goes in the future. But yeah, anyways, that's the Clam Blitz layout. That's all the layouts for Bluefin Depot. I honestly think this is a W. I think it might, for most of the layouts, I think it might actually be better than Splatoon 1. Also because this is now, instead of an inkable wall, it's a elevator. There's just so many gimmicks with this stage. It might end up being the best stage in the game. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to give it some time. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Make sure to subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Let me know down in the comment section below. What do you think of Bluefin Depot so far? Have you... all that stuff. Again, same questions as Robo Ramen. Let me know. Again, I'm very curious. I love you all. Have an absolutely fantastic day.